And now it's time for something seriously unimportant with your hosts, Anthony, Harley, Jimmy, and Carter.
What up, everyone?
How
Hello.
are you doing, sir? Specifically you, Jim. How are you doing? Because you had a pretty rough night.
I'm doing phenomenal.
Are you? You
What do
feel
you mean?
refreshed?
That's the one thing with smoking is
You're
I
not
don't
hungover.
smoke very often anymore, but I'm like a pussy, total pussy, and
Very big one. Yeah.
whatever they had last night
At least it's a pretty one, Jim.
was like insane, man. Because I took one hit, with off my brother's blunt, and I was.
Yo, we don't fuck around,
yeah.
Jim.
Everything is ID, man.
Yeah,
Right?
Then,
You take that one hit, everything is ID, man.
Then I took another one. I'm like talking to people for a couple of minutes, and then I went.
You
to
just
the,
see
I went
him
to the
fade,
store,
dude.
and
You see
yeah.
Jimmy's eyes just glaze over mid-conversation. He's just standing there looking at absolutely nothing, and then he disappears. And we're like just all waiting around like a good half hour at least. We're playing a board game, and we're like, I wonder where, like, we're waiting for him to come out, say goodbye, say goodnight, so we can start wrapping it up. And Chas is like, no, he's in there fucking sleeping. You're like, this motherfucker.
These motherfuckers came in with a GoPro.
Yes, we did.
I was gonna kill them.
That was
Mine.
Make
They came in with
fucking
my
ears
own
bleed.
GoPro.
Yes, we GoPro
Yeah.
him.
Was that the Price is Right? No good sound or what was that?
It might have
that was hot. That was hot.
Well, let's introduce. We got Jacob Graff on the couch today. How you doing today, bud?
I'm good, man. It's all good, man. If I was doing any better, there'd have to be two of me.
Fucking right. I like that.
Nice. So, Ant, what is today?
Today is the 21st. It's not as cool as yesterday because yesterday was 420, but it's still kind of pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. I guess.
Weed Recovery Day.
It's not Hitler's
I mean-
birthday
I
anymore.
mean, but we're still operating in the spirit of 420.
Oh,
today,
I
the
live
next
in the
day.
spirit of 420.
Yeah. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, of
God
course,
bless
of
420, and God bless 421. Then why not?
Yeah.
Why
You're
not?
right.
Why not
You know what?
instead? Hey, we might make this a week. By the time we're old men, we'll make this a week.
Yeah.
All right, I'm all for it. Let's
Okay.
go, Stoners. Get your shit together.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's funny, man. So, yeah, Ant's 420 every day, right?
That's the spirit.
Of course.
Yeah, this kid, I'll tell you what, I really give him credit from yesterday. The amount that you smoked yesterday, you and my brother,
That's great.
I don't know how you're alive.
Wow,
man.
he's in a all-time Hall of Fame.
I
Yeah.
hope
man.
so.
Nice.
I'm getting there.
Nice.
It was insane. But so Jacob, you are obviously a musician, and he's another guy that me and Carter met at Timeout.
Yes.
Okay.
In Barrington, New Jersey,
That's
the cool
correct.
spot we were mentioning, for the past couple episodes, and you were fucking. I remember me and Carter were sitting at the table. We had a pretty good load on at the time when you
Surprise,
came up.
surprise.
Who, us? No, never.
You
never
had that pretty white guitar. And you were just
Stratocaster, yeah.
fucking rocking out up there, man. It was good. You were really good too. That's when Carter was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, we don't know this guy. Let's get him on the show though."
Oh, dude, I was sold. I remember the exact line you said too. I was sold on you. I was like, what did you say? You're like, all right, we did the rock and roll. Now it's time for the blues.
Oh yeah, you did the rock and roll
Okay,
part, then
okay,
you did the
okay.
blues part.
That would've
Yeah, it
sold
was
me,
bad.
too.
And then you
That's
started
awesome.
fucking bluesing out, dude. I was fucking blown away.
That's cool.
Now, to either my credit or debit, I have no memory of saying that from the stage.
Dude, that's my
It
only
sound-
memory of the night. so.
Sounds like something I would say.
Yeah.
It's not out of character me to have said that, but yeah.
You definitely did.
Yeah.
It was very
Yeah.
cool. You did a great job up there. How long have you been hanging out at Timeout? Is that like one of your usual spots, or is that just the one night?
Well, I was talking earlier to your compadre here about how we met out of a strange circumstance where I normally host an open mic every Thursday somewhere else.
Oh, so you actually host your own open mic?
I do.
And this
I do.
is what's his name? Donnie Rocket and
Donnie Rocket and David St. James,
St.
are sort of
James,
the two cats that sort of pull the thing together.
Duct tape Dave, my man.
Yeah. Duct tape Dave. Yeah. God bless him, man. The world has place for people like him, man.
Yep.
Yes. God
I
bless him.
agree.
I love the guy, man.
Yeah, that dude's awesome.
Yeah.
So where do you usually host your open mic night at?
It's a place called Human Village Brewing Company in Pittman, New Jersey.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yep.
cool. We have to get out there now too.
Yeah, right.
Man.
It's a good time. Now it's been traditionally more of an acoustic thing, but I'm trying to expand it more to the electric side of things because that's where my direction is going
Okay.
personally. And as you guys saw at Time Out the other night, that's kind of where the thing is at for me. I
Yeah,
think. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So
Well, I guess when Time Out dies out,
yeah.
people are going to be having to come to the next place anyway. You know.
Right. Yeah. Well, pitch the Human Village while I'm on here with this thing with you guys. Yeah, it's a great. It's a brewery, so they make their own beer. It's fantastic. It's
Hell
delicious.
yeah.
The guy makes excellent dark beer. I feel like the dark stouts and stuff. It's fantastic. And I'm the host of the open mic, and I know how to run the PA. I run the PA, so everybody sounds good, and everybody sounds good to themselves, and everybody has a good time. Really. Yeah. Even if you're not a musician, if you
And
just
you
want
said
to hang
every
out.
Thursday night?
Every Thursday night, yeah, 7 to 10. Even if I'm not doing it, there's a local cat who fills in for me and does a great job too. So yeah, it's always going on every
That's
Thursday.
cool as
yeah.
hell, man.
Yeah.
So normally one thing that sells me on bars is the food. Do they have good food there?
Well, here's the thing, it's a brewery,
So no food.
so I have no food. But there's a couple spots. There's a burrito spot that's righteous, right down the street.
I'm sold.
Right, really,
got us.
For real, yeah. And in like a bougie kind of pizza place where you can spend $25 and get this pizza that's like amazing.
Okay,
Too.
cool.
So those are the two real popular spots.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
man.
Go to the-
I like that.
Human Village Thursday night, 7 to 10. Boom.
Yeah,
Fucking A.
Yeah, fucking A, man. Yeah, catch David and his crew over there. We're definitely gonna have to get out there one of these Thursdays.
Yeah, but by the way, Time Out, I love Time Out. Time Out's one of those places where you can let it all hang out, man.
Yeah.
I've always loved
Cool
that about
spot.
Time Out, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bit too much for certain people under certain circumstances. But yeah, Time Out is that wild rock and roll kind of place. I will miss
I
it.
gotta get out there
Yeah.
before it closes.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Well, we have to go to the closing night thing.
When
We
is that?
It's I forget exactly when they said, but St. James is gonna hit me up and let me know.
It reminds me of the places some of the places I play at in Florida when I'm down there for Bike Week. When I'm playing on some of these like back bay out of the way
Yeah.
things
Fucking hell yeah.
where you have like bikers and locals all mingling and
Yeah.
it's crazy, and that's what Time Out is. And
Yeah, for sure.
South Jersey doesn't have too much of that anymore, so yeah, I will definitely miss that place. For
That's
that,
cool,
That
dude.
was a
Yeah.
good example because it does kind of remind me. The building itself does remind me of something you'd see in like like northern Florida
Right,
somewhere.
right,
man.
yeah, exactly, right on, yeah.
And I'm so sad that Time Out. What I heard was the whole building's being demolished, and it's going to be a Starbucks.
Yes,
Fucking.
same thing.
I hate
yeah.
America, man.
Yeah, that's one of those hate America moments. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We need more Starbucks on the White Horse Pike.
Right.
That's,
Fucking
well, you know what?
Starbucks.
That just means that we need to hit it big faster so we can buy that Starbucks, knock
Boom.
it back the fuck down,
Then
Bang.
and then
Revert it.
rebuild Time Out
yeah.
2.0.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I agree.
Titty rock and roll bar,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah. Boom.
Hell
Come
yeah.
get us. Come and get it.
Oh, now we're taking it a step further. I like that. Open mic on Thursdays, lap dance on Friday.
You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make coffee too, just to fuck with Starbucks.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Yeah,
Good call,
make
Ed.
some
Good
coffee.
call, Ed.
Hell
Nice,
yeah.
man. Nice. Yes.
We'll call it the Mocha Choca bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
The place is like 3 or 4 stories tall, right?
Is it? Oh shit.
Like
it's got an
if I
basement.
can-
The basement goes
yeah.
down like halfway to the center of the earth.
It's a big building.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a crazy spot, man. Yeah.
That's cool.
So David, you're in a band called the Protesty, right? Is that did I say it right?
You said David.
You did say
I
David.
called you David.
That's the
Sorry,
second
man.
time.
Oh,
That's
man.
the
Fuck,
second
but
time.
that's a-
I wasn't gonna
Come
call you out on the
on.
first
I was-
time.
no,
If
I
you
was
keep
just-
that up, we're going to
Ant's got my back. Ant's got my
I
motherfucking
got you.
back.
Yeah,
You
he
guys,
sure
you
does.
guys
Got
know.
I-
You say you love me, but you know, I mean,
I was just talking about St. James. I'm
I know,
sorry,
I know.
but you guys both. I'm sorry. Like I said the same thing to him when I met you too. I was like, oh my God, here's another one.
here's another one.
Here's another one. I feel like I'm in 1982 with
I
these
love it.
guys. Like you guys have the coolest, different styles, but still really cool. Really cool styles. But sorry for
Makes me
calling
want to
you
get a
David.
better hat. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, right.
I love, dude. The hat is badass.
Well, yeah, that's why for the listener and viewer, we had to struggle to get the right headphones so I could keep the hat on because I was either going to like not have the headphones at all or going to have the hat on. Okay, so we had to find headphones that could work. So these guys, to their credit, they searched around a place and found the right pair. Man, right on. Yeah.
He was a prima donna.
Thank you. Yes.
We had to pull headphones out of different
See
bags.
that? See.
He made us go all the way to Radio
Yeah,
Shack.
we had.
right.
I don't think Radio Shack.
That's why I said
anymore.
it. That's why I said
But
it.
Right.
yeah, no, but you couldn't do it without the hat, I guess, because the hat is cool, man.
Well, it's part
you
of the
know?
thing. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
part of the thing, bro. It's part of that thing.
It's part of him, man.
It's a natural leather thing too. It's
what makes you you.
direct, organic projection of my person.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
right. No doubt, man. Yeah.
Fucking right.
Do you want to talk about your band a little bit?
Well, sure. I mean, my band is really the true answer to what my band is it's an evolving series of bass players and drummers that I know that I can bring into certain gigs on certain dates they have available. I have two guys that I worked with historically with a band called GTO, George Thompson and Jim Oakley. And I've also begun to work with Guy Peterson's old rhythm section, George Oreos or something is his last name is his card. I don't know. And Frank Deacon on bass, who used to tour with Guy Peterson and do a bunch of classic rock and blues, more or less the same things that you saw at the open mic that I did that night. And and I just tear it up. I tell people that is the scaly, fire-breathing exterior of the beast.
Okay.
Yeah.
For most of my life, I've made my living as someone playing this acoustic guitar right here, because I just get paid more to do that. Because if you can sing and carry an audience as a solo guy, you can pay more money as a solo artist.
Yeah.
But
How long have you had that acoustic guitar? That thing looks like it's got some.
It's got some
age
years
on
on
it.
him.
well,
Got
it's
some
one of
more
those.
scars.
Yeah. There's
awesome.
Does
If Wood
she
could
or
talk.
he have a name?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is just a J. By the time I bought this in 2005,
Okay.
when I was like, I don't know, 35, 36 years old, it was the first time in my life, because I had 3 kids, where I could make enough money to buy a really good acoustic guitar.
There you go.
Fine. No, really, that's a true answer
Yeah.
to that. But I have put about 175 years of playing in it.
Fucking right.
In the time I've had it,
I know
from
exactly.
Fucking
2005.
A, man.
It's been completely shattered and rebuilt by luthier Dave Fecka
Okay.
in Morristown. He's from. I completely shattered the thing and handed it to him and said, because I do rhythmic stuff. When I'm playing live, I use a loop pedal when I do the acoustic thing.
Okay.
And I get aggressive and do some kind of rhythm stuff on it. And one time I just shattered the guitar.
Yeah.
It's
just how it happens.
In my hands.
Yeah.
I got through the show in some
You let the music
crazy
carry
way.
you.
But yeah, but the guy rebuilt it for me, and yeah, it's been with me ever since. That's why it kind of looks like it's got all that mileage on it, because it was destroyed and then rebuilt.
Yeah.
And
That's
I told
wild.
I told the dude, I don't care what it looks like. I just care what it plays and sounds like.
Yeah.
And
It's
he
like a
did,
good.
and that's what he did, man.
It's
yeah.
like a cast iron pan. The more fucked up it looks, the better it is.
Yeah, I tell people this is going to be my trigger, like Willie Nelson's trigger.
Yeah. I can see that.
So, your band, have you guys, how long is this? You said the 2 guys, you were in another band together. What is the name of it right now? The,
Apostasy. And
Apostasy.
I've only done one gig with Apostasy, and I did it at that bar Timeout with Frank Deacon and George Oreos, I think. his name is,
okay.
or
All
Oreos.
right. So, you guys, it's pretty new, this
Yeah.
this
But
new
yes, it
project.
is. But here's the thing: these guys remind me of some of the cats that I know in Florida. When I go down there, my man Mark Rosenthal, promoter down there in Florida, shout out kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
he will put me together sight unseen with a bass player and a drummer, where none of us has really played with each other, and we just show up and we all know the same,
Same stuff.
you know,
just,
125
vibe out,
classic
yeah,
rock
yeah.
songs, and we just can basically call it out and do it on the spot. And that's what I did with those guys.
That's awesome.
You know,
Nice.
That's called
really
being
cool.
professional.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because
that
everybody
people
can
do
sing, everybody can play, and knows
Fucking A.
how to play and not try to measure their dick on stage.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's great. It's great.
that. That's really cool.
So yeah, but the truth is that really, when I play my electric band thing, it's whatever 2 musicians are available on that date.
Yeah. I got you.
You know,
Yeah,
because I
okay.
know, because I've been doing this long enough where I know so many guys that
Yeah.
I can pull any bass player. Like I've used Dream Cannon on drums before. He's a fantastic drummer. Do you guys know Dream? Have you seen Dream before? He
No, I
played with
don't
me
think
that night.
so.
Did he play with me that night? Did you see a black drummer up there?
Yeah,
Yes.
That was him.
Yeah.
That,
Okay.
that,
No,
now
he
that,
was fucking awesome,
That
man.
He
cat,
was
that
awesome.
cat has played with me in my band before. So sometimes if I'm playing, I use him. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
right.
And
He reminds me a lot of Dennis Chambers, man. Like he's really fucking great back there.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
and he
total
was-
monster. Yeah,
he was
total
having
monster.
fun. I love how he was just fucking smiling.
Hey,
the
yeah,
whole
see, you
entire
can tell he's got
time.
that infectious joy about what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Hell
Yes,
yeah, you gotta let the
exactly,
music
yes.
take over and just let it be a part.
And
of
he didn't really sing that much, but the guy's got a voice like an angel too.
Yeah.
That guy does. But yeah, Dream Cannon, man, love and happiness to that guy, man.
Well, I'm just so happy.
he,
Like
he fought through COVID. He got COVID and was in the hospital and
oh,
everything.
man.
And the guy,
Thank
yeah,
God, good shit. Thank God.
yeah, right. And that's why him playing that night was extra special for everybody.
Yeah.
And especially him.
Cheers to
Like
you,
I knew
man.
it, and probably half the people there knew that he had survived COVID, and it was really just this special moment that he's out there playing live music and doing this, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, that, like I said, like, I'm not going to keep
Get-
on talking
yeah.
about time out, but it's like,
Yeah.
like in general, like you were saying, with COVID and everything else and not being able to see live music, it was just such a cool fucking vibe there. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
everybody getting along. You all look great,
Right.
Everybody that came along. There was this old woman. She must have been 80, in her 70s, maybe 80 years old to go up and sing.
Hell yeah.
She fucking fell. And,
Oh,
and
no.
busted
Yeah.
her ass.
Oh,
fuck?
she was the first lady to go up. Yeah.
She busts her
I
ass
missed-
going
I
up on
missed
the
that.
stage.
I missed
Oh.
that.
They
Yeah,
helped her
shoot.
up. And
And
she
she-
was like, fuck this. And she still
Oh,
she
fucking
still
right.
performed.
Hell yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
cool,
That's
man.
wild.
Yeah,
Shout
she,
out to that
Dude,
grandma.
like the way she acted was like, don't even pay attention to me falling.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground, so what?
What
now
are-
I'm off
yeah.
the ground.
What are
Fuck
you
it.
looking
Like,
Yeah, right. That never happened. That
Badass.
never happened.
Don't nobody
Show
say
must
shit.
go on.
Rewind the tape,
Oh,
erase it,
man.
and start over. Here we go.
That was
And then
great.
she sung
yeah.
some crazy song. I don't even remember what it was. It was
So-
like some operatic.
Yeah, I missed that, man. I didn't get there until a little after that, I guess, that night.
So can we talk about your like start in music? Do you
Sure.
remember there was
That's
a
an excellent
time,
question.
Yes.
Like, well, I fell in love with music as a child from Elton John and The Doors. They were my two favorite.
cool.
Yeah, the first Doors
It's
album
actually my first concert ever was Elton John.
and Elton John Go By Yellow Brick Road. I remember my mom waking me up when I was like 4 to see Elton John on Saturday Night Live because
Wow.
there's no 4-year-old awake at 12, 10 after midnight.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but yeah, I was such a huge Elton John fan. Yeah, and then Jimi Hendrix really lit
Fucking hell yeah,
lit,
man.
lit my candle. Like,
Oh, I can imagine.
like one of my friends challenged me to play Purple Haze. I tried to play it and did it, fucked it up. Some horrible, whatever, like some 15-year-old kid would do, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
So my dad comes up to the bedroom, knocks on the door, hands me his copy of Are You Experienced? Right, the record, and says, "Why don't you check the whole record out? Why don't you check the whole record out?" And I did, and I was blown away, and I have never recovered. I'm still. People have told me that I would advance past Hendrix. I've expanded myself to things other than Hendrix in some sense, but I could never say there's anything past him. He was so visceral and powerful in the way that he played.
Yeah. Great.
and
yeah,
expressive.
great stage.
I feel like
presence, too.
I feel about Jimi Hendrix the same way that Eric Clapton describes Robert Johnson. And Clapton has described that Robert Johnson spoiled him to everything else. Like he was so raw and just honest and emotive in what he did that it spoiled him to almost everything else that he heard in his entire life. And I feel very much the same way about Jimmy. That the guy just played with some kind of a raw something or other that shattered so
it was
many
spiritual.
doors.
It really is.
Yeah,
It was just like that deep and like.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean,
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
fucking.
all the greatest guitar players in the world were considered at that time were considered to be white British guys.
Yep.
They were trying to sound like black American blues players, right? Like Clapton, like Page, like Beck. And then here comes this black American blues player over to England playing the blues 10 times above where any of
10
them
times better.
did.
Yep.
And they were every one of them was completely blown away. He was like an alien that just took over the world
Yeah.
to those British guys. Yeah, it's far out.
So do you remember him being alive or
No.
This is
No.
yeah, okay.
I-
got
no,
you.
no,
Yeah,
no.
I what am I even thinking? that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't have any memory. I was like 2 years old. I was
Yeah.
2 years old when he died.
Jimmy's been dead a
I was
long
2 years
time.
old when he died. Yeah, I'm an old dude by now. I'm 52, but yeah, Jimmy was Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that was a little insulting.
That's all right.
Now that I think of it now.
Right.
Were you
No,
around?
man. No, I couldn't agree more with
Nice one.
everything you said about Jimi Hendrix. The whole like Voodoo Child, the when he starts scratching that guitar and it just fucking grabs you right
Yeah,
by the
it's
balls,
like,
man.
It's like, deep South swamp Delta blues
Yep.
with an electric guitar. It
Yeah.
really is. It's like it is. I have to agree with Santana. It's like a Delta, but it's a Delta on Saturn. That's why they named it an album, the South Saturn Delta. One of Hendrix's posthumous albums, because Santana said it's like he plays the blues like Delta blues, but like a Delta on, Saturn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, like
Out of
what a
this
great
world,
What
yeah.
a great way of describing it.
Yeah, I feel
What got me with
Totally.
Hendrix was Little Wing. I mean, I like everything I heard on the radio. I think my first real experience with Hendrix was watching Wayne's World, right? Foxy Ladies and that.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, like who is that? Because I was young when I
Yeah.
first seen that. I was like, what? Who does that song? And that
Wrestling,
got me into it.
actually.
But then when I heard, like, as a guitar player, when I like years later, I was really started listening to Little Wing.
Okay.
That's when I was like, fuck, dude, like he really is the best.
Yeah.
He really is the
man.
fucking best.
It's funny how Little Wing is one of those songs too that
It's so
that,
short.
that everybody knows. Kind of
Nobody
thing.
knows.
It's like jazz cats know it. Blues, if you're a cat, if you've been doing it a long time, all the cats and all the major genres, they know that song. Country guys know
Yeah.
Little Wing, because you've had enough experience, like it's been thrown around enough, and it's one of those songs that also has enough common predictability to it to make it easy to sink into, but enough variability to make it you zag when you
Yeah.
think it's going to zig.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can use and therefore it exposes all 12 notes to the player of the chromatic scale, and you can just go to town with it. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the craziest thing is at Woodstock, right? How many people were there? It was like
lot.
game changing at that time, right?
400,000, wasn't it?
It was. They say 500,000.
Yeah, 500,000,
But-
and
but-
they said like maybe 60-70% of the people had left
Yeah.
before Jimmy even
More than that, they said 30,000 were
started
left.
playing.
That's
Yeah,
it.
so
That's
it's,
fucking-
it's
In fact, my parents went to Woodstock. Right, they left me with my grandparents in Philadelphia, and my dad swore for years and years and years that Hendrix never played at Woodstock. He didn't play at Woodstock. You know why? Because he left at the end of the third day, like the other 470,000 did. Right?
Yeah.
So he swore for years and years and years until I finally sat down and showed him like the Woodstock video. Like, but yeah,
It was only one of his most iconic performances.
It's like-
ever.
yeah, but it's bizarre though. Like if you actually went to Woodstock, then you don't really have any memory of what actually happened.
yeah, and that's kind of
That's
what
why
I,
it's probably still the coolest festival of all time.
yeah, and that's
Right,
kind of what
right,
I was going to
right,
get
right.
to. It was like those, however many thousands of people that
Right.
that stayed for
yeah.
the Hendrix ending the show. It was insane. These
Yes.
people that probably haven't slept in 3 days.
Yes.
They're still fucking going crazy. Those,
And-
those
and-
50,000 people
they
that
are,
were
they
still
are,
there.
They are
were
tripping
all
their balls
partying.
off.
Oh, yeah.
They are tripping their balls off. As is Jimmy. As is Jimmy. So the whole thing is pulsing together, man. Yes,
Exactly.
that's commonly known. There's no secret or revelation with that. Yeah, Jimmy was
Uh-huh.
tripping his balls off through stuff that was put in his bandana before he went on
Yep.
stage.
I can't remember. Did he play?
That was one of my favorite
Did he
stories
play
about
Red House
acid.
during that?
He did.
He did
Red-
at
Red-
Woodstock, right?
Red House is one of the things he did at Woodstock. Yeah.
Fucking love that tune.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that story, Harley, about Jimi Hendrix having to sneak the acid into
Listen
under
to my
his
man
headband?
Ant.
And
Listen to my man Ant trying to drop some knowledge.
He was
See
fucking.
this?
He was
See?
playing and
See?
it was sweating, and it fucking sweated through the headband and
Oh,
fucking
man.
started tripping,
Nice.
tripping balls,
Jesus.
dude. Yeah, while he was fucking playing on stage.
That is
Yeah,
That
anyway,
was on tape too,
any-
wasn't it?
Any way you
Yeah.
can get into you,
Yep.
it gets into you.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of LSD,
Oh.
are you a connoisseur?
I have ingested the lysergic acid dithylamide molecule into my body
Fucking right.
several times in my life. Yes.
Well, for the diehard,
Well,
seriously
no one's
important
beating that.
fans,
Right.
right? You know what time it is out there, everybody.
Ah!
Do you have an LSD story you'd like to share with us?
Oh my goodness. Jeez.
An experience you've had, a bad trip,
Oh
anything,
my
whatever
God.
you want
Well,
to tell.
I've had all.
Tell us your
I've had the
best
full
LSD
gamut.
story.
I've had the full gamut of things.
What's the
Well,
best one?
I'd probably say straight away the best one would be not an LSD trip, but a mescaline trip.
Okay. That
Okay.
counts.
But it really, I think it's a related subject matter.
Yeah.
Right? Is it not?
No,
Okay,
it's 100%.
Yeah. I did mescaline alone in my bedroom when I was 19 years old, and I swore the spirit of Jimi Hendrix entered my body. I swear, it just felt like it was so real, and that was what was going on, and I knew that Jimmy was dead, but maybe his spirit could have come into my. I was just, when I tried to, it was like it was one of the heaviest, most transcendent, real moments of my life that affected me forever. Still to this day.
yeah.
Like we talked about Jimmy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I had arrived at that conclusion that I explained to you long before this experience.
Mm-hmm.
But there I was with a guitar and just playing, and like, holy shit, there was Jimmy, man. Oh my God.
You know what that kind of reminds
That's
me
awesome.
of in the
Yeah.
Sandlot. Remember when the ghost of Babe Ruth?
Yeah.
Oh,
right,
okay.
When
right,
he
right,
steps
right,
through
the thing.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
That'd be
That was
cool.
my musical Sandlot moment, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good story. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, there you go, people. That's the fucking LSD story of the fucking episode.
Yeah, there
Holy
you go.
cow.
And
yeah.
Is
So-
this gonna be the first one aired that this actually gets
It
shown
might
to
be,
people?
yeah.
Now, to be,
dude, we don't know. Yeah,
now, to be clear, that was mescaline, not LSD. I've had LSD trips,
Yes.
and I've had mushroom
You got
trips.
any like ones that just like a wild fucking story? Like you have zero clue how it went from A to
Okay.
B to C to D. You know what I mean? Like
Well, that's Quaaludes.
Oh, yeah.
or
I've
or
heard
like
some
or
things
like
about them.
like Xanax and vodka or
So-
something.
so
that can
acid's just
result
a-
in that same thing, baby.
So-
you know,
so-
but that's not a hallucinogen, I don't think. Yeah.
so acid's just a walk in the park for you.
Well, no. I mean, I've done acid trips where I saw the raw essence of evil in myself.
Yeah.
You know, and I had that bad trip where I felt completely condemned, almost like that.
you're scaring me.
It
It
was far
takes
out.
a, dude,
was far
it
out.
takes acid
Right?
will kick your ass if
Yeah.
you
Dude,
need it.
Yeah.
I
man.
had a
It's-
bad
it's-
trip and ended up in
It is
Wisconsin
super.
for
It
3
is super
weeks.
introspective. It is super introspective.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so you better be careful about taking it in the wrong scenario.
Yeah.
It really is that kind of
for
drug.
sure,
It
for
really
sure.
is that kind of drug.
Yeah, it will take control of you no matter what.
Now mushrooms, though, I've done mushrooms and had the most
best
uproarious,
time.
joyous laughter for no fucking reason
Yep.
at all.
Right?
I know.
And
Mushrooms.
everybody gets it, and we're all like, "Oh my God, what's this joy about?" And there it is, and there it is.
Dude, I want to
Wow.
do
Crazy.
My next thing
Crazy.
on my list,
Yeah.
I really want to do mushrooms and go to an aquarium.
Yeah.
That would be like, because I love the ocean.
Vibe with these fucking fish.
Exactly.
Vibe with the fish, man.
Exactly.
Trip out on mushrooms and vibe with the fish, man.
100%.
Dude, you could sell that.
Yeah.
We'll start a Facebook group or something like that. You know what I mean? And,
That'd be
Grab the
great.
GoPro.
$200. You know,
Yes.
boom. We provide everything. We
Man.
provide the ticket to the place.
Come
and
into
do the whole thing.
come into a state near you.
Coming to a state near you. Oh,
Yeah.
doing it
Until
hey,
until the DEA
hey,
catches.
anywhere there's an
catches on.
aquarium, and there's an aquarium or like a big lake or something
Yep.
like that. Yeah, I mean, we're on it, man. We're on it.
Even a
Yeah.
fish tank.
Yeah, fish
Just
tank.
look at this cool fish tank for me. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
put
it.
a fish
Yeah.
tank in
That's
the
good.
driveway back
Yep.
here.
Nice.
Exactly. Exactly.
Grab whatever we can out of Pennypack Creek and throw it in there.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh,
that might eat away the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a whole different experience. Yeah, I don't know if we want to have that.
On mushrooms, it'll be great though.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's funny.
So Jacob,
Yes.
so getting back to we you're 15, you're
Yes.
really rocking out to Jimi Hendrix.
Yes.
You're how long have you been playing with the guitar since before then? Since you were like
Maybe a year and a half.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you're just
my first instrument was the banjo. Actually, believe it or not.
cool.
And the last full-length CD that I put out has a lot of banjo work on it. Actually,
I like that.
it's just it's one of my native languages, I guess, in some sense. But
Nice. Yeah.
and then my dad got me a Beatles book, and I started to learn Beatles songs, and I learned some Tom Petty songs and a couple Rod Stewart songs like Maggie May, stuff like
Okay.
that. And that was really kind of how I got off the ground. I got off the ground from a standpoint of learning songs.
So okay.
Which is different than a lot of guitar players. A lot of guitar
Yeah.
players learn how to play some kind of part or play a lead or something like that. But everything for me from the beginning was singing and delivering a song while I'm playing something or playing something that belongs as part of the song that's going on.
Wow. Okay.
You know
That's
what I mean?
cool.
Yeah.
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 So, you were telling us that you grew up in Southern California, right? Is that like technically?
Well, that's not really technically true. That's where I was born, and I did spend a good deal of time out there in my summers. But like I told you, my parents were hippies, and they got divorced when I was 2, and they lived on different opposite sides of the country, and they moved around, and I never lived in the same place for too long.
Oh, so you were always moving around.
Kind of, in some sense. But it set me up for a life of being okay to travel as a musician or whatever else I'm doing with my life.
Do you have some like favorite places that you
Yeah, I
lived
was just
as
gonna say,
a
do you have a
kid?
favorite destination?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, there's places that have left a mark on me. Like I lived in southern Utah in a tiny town called Marysville.
Okay.
That now is a big ATV hotspot for some kind of trail tour that they do.
Oh,
Like
shit.
60,000, ATV vehicles descend on this campground kind of thing, and they live there for a few days, and then they move on. And it happens a couple times a year. It's a tiny town in southern Utah in the middle of the desert kind of thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
you said you were born in Southern California. Were you born in
Yes.
L.A. or?
Close to by there.
Okay.
I was born in Orange County Hospital and lived in Laguna Beach when I was a little baby.
Oh, hey, shit.
And
Nice.
then I lived in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
I would visit my dad in Costa Mesa and my mom Kathy in the summers, and live with my mom up in the Poconos in
Oh, wow.
for
Two
school days. So
you
that,
know,
for a
you
certain
meant
period of,
you meant two different
So
sides
that's what I'm
of the
saying.
country.
That's what I'm saying.
Jesus
And right.
Christ.
So and then I've had jobs also that have had all of. I've been to I think 43 or 44 of the lower states. There's only 3 that I haven't been in. So.
Wow.
Okay. Cool.
That's
Yeah.
More than my
Shit.
list.
But
for
yeah,
sure.
but it's funny. But I did most of that before
What's
I was 12,
what are
before I
the
was
3?
12 years old.
What are the 3? Alaska, Hawaii, and what else?
Well, no, not including those. The 3 I
Okay.
haven't been in, believe it or not, are the 3, I guess, Gulf Bayou states, like
Okay.
Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi.
Okay.
I've never been in those states. I've just never had any occasion to drive across the
See,
country.
that fucking surprises me
that-
that you weren't in those.
It's
3
bizarre.
states.
I've been in everything else.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Really.
That's crazy.
That hat looks like it comes from Alabama.
Believe it or not,
Nah,
this
that hat
yeah,
looks like it comes
yeah.
from Louisiana.
This is the money hat. Yeah, this is the money hat. It's the money hat here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo nickel. You know what I'm saying?
So when did you?
Nobody fucks with the Buffalo nickel. I mean, they don't. They see the Buffalo nickel and they're like, oh, respect. Right away. It's just it's instant respect. The Buffalo nickel's respect, man. Yeah.
When did you join your first band?
I guess when I was 17 or 18, I guess young 18-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what were you guys doing in that band?
Well,
what kind of?
it's funny. The first legitimate paying musical experience I had in my life wasn't really joining a band, right? To be technical about it, what I was like a house guitar player, bass player, keyboard player, musician who lived in a studio and paid my rent and stuff by playing parts for other musicians that were doing things that the guy who owned the house and owned the studio would
so
would
you're the
charge.
guy that everybody needs.
Something like that. It was my very first job, so to speak, was doing something like that in the music industry. And then I was also running sound for this guy and helping him record stuff and doing the whole thing. Yeah.
I forgot. Well, at Time Out, you were on the piano, weren't you?
I probably got up there for a little
Yeah, I
bit.
remember you on the piano
How
for a
many
little bit.
instruments do you know?
Anything that's really your hands only, I can
Okay.
play. If you have to blow into it or kick it,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow, so you're very diverse.
Well, I don't know if you guys have checked out my website that's got my recordings on it, but I play everything on it except for the drums. The drums,
Oh, wow.
I still think I know a lot of really good drummers, and I'll have them play for me for things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But everything
that's
else is
cool,
me
man.
usually, except for every now and then I'll have like a saxophone player or someone who plays. Like I said, if I blow into it, nah. So I've got some horn players that play for me.
Okay, and
So
you
So we'll
said
definitely have to add all his shit in the description.
Yeah.
And then while they're checking out the subscription, they can like, comment, and subscribe on all of our shit and
Boom.
his shit. So
Boom.
thanks.
Hit that shit up.
All right.
all right. I give you a 9.5.
Oh,
Harley.
that
Nah,
was
wow.
my
Really?
one.
There? I don't know. There was a stutter.
Yeah, there was.
I
No,
did
no,
stutter.
no,
I
no,
did
no.
stutter.
I was gonna
The
give
delivery.
That was a top class,
7-1.
top notch for
Nah.
professional delivery there. Yeah. that
So,
was-
I gotta.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
that was
babe.
good.
I'm gonna have to give you a 6.5.
In that guitar case, is that a
Ooh.
copy of your album?
Ouch.
I saw an album in that guitar case.
That's probably not the most recent one.
Okay,
Because
all
I
right.
gave all those out because I keep giving those out.
okay. So your most recent album, what is the name of it?
The name is Every Road,
Every Road, and that is just you pretty much, and then you have a couple other musicians.
and then I have a drummer two drummers that play with me
Okay.
on the album, and I think I have. I don't know if I have any horns. I forget what else I have. I have a flute player.
Oh, cool, man.
On that song.
Nice.
On a song. And then I have my girlfriend, Rhonda Ray, singing harmony with me. And I have my daughter, both of my daughters, singing harmonies with me on several
See,
songs.
that's
That's
fucking
so
dope.
cool.
Yeah,
man.
I like that
Very
shit.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. In fact, I do a duet with my older daughter, too, Rachel.
That's
too.
really
And
cool.
Shayla's
Nice.
my,
I
Shayla's
like
my
that
other daughter.
family
And they're
stuff.
both on the album. They both sound great. They're both really badass singers in their own right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been singing with me, both of them, since they were like 2, like in public for real. Like both of them have.
Now, were your
That's
parents
awesome.
musicians too, or is this like
Well, my dad was a musician.
okay?
His banjo was his first instrument, thus probably my first instrument being banjo, like I explained earlier. But he was a collector of shit
Okay.
too. So he had no exaggeration, probably 100 to 150 instruments laying around the house somewhere
Yeah.
all the time of every kind of imaginable. You know,
Yeah.
because he just collected all kind of shit. And then one time when I was 13, I just started picking stuff up. I said, all right, I'm gonna start
Hell
picking
yeah.
stuff up and see what I can do with it.
Yeah.
And
It just took off from
and
there.
it just
yeah,
and really it just kind of take off.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it
Yeah.
should, man.
Yeah.
You got to let that stuff come to you. You can't
Yeah.
go searching for it.
Yeah, I mean, my dad taught me that there were patterns. That music was made up of basic patterns. You know, like a 2-2-1-2-1-2-1-2-2-1, and you keep repeating that pattern and varying it. You know, it's the idea of modal variation, common modal variation. My dad was my first teacher, and he gave me a book called 7,488 Guitar Chords, too, which was a really
wow.
big book. But I studied that book. I was into that book. Right, that book taught me everything. So everything, like I told you guys, everything comes from a guitar playing standpoint, from chords and songs.
I remember the big book of
Yeah.
chords. Oh my god,
Yeah,
some of those are really like here, like contort your hand
Yeah,
in
I
ways you
tried.
never have before.
I tried picking up a guitar, and I looked at like one of those things, and I was just like, yeah, nope. The attention span is sticking with drumming. I'm gonna hit stuff with sticks, and I'm gonna stick with that.
But I love drummers, though. It's the one thing I really can't do. I'm fascinated by drummers because it seems such a powerful, physical, visceral kind of
It
thing.
really is.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I love playing the drums. Like I can't play drums that well. I can play them well, but I can't vary too much from some kind of a standard sort of a beat. You know,
Yeah, I got
I'll
you.
turn everything into a slower stomp groove on it kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah. But I love drums, man. And drummers interest me.
Me and Carter, we got to get both of our kits in here one of these days.
I
At the
don't have
same
one.
time. Well, then we're gonna have to fucking get you one.
I'm gonna need. All right, so
We got a drum battle, is what I'm
if
saying.
we're gonna do this, then we need a kit, and I need about a year practice.
Nope.
And then we'll do it.
We're doing it tomorrow.
That you're
It's gonna
asking
take
a
me.
lot,
It's
Carter.
gonna take me about a year to get back into it.
Nope, we're doing
sorry,
it tomorrow night.
Good job.
Boom.
We're gonna get some buckets.
Jacob, you asked me to maybe mention your grandparents during the interview. Was there were they just super cool? Is that? 'Cause
Were
I-
they
I-
just cool?
That is true. But I was asking you guys in the context of wonder how far Frankfurt was, because that's where they grew up and met each other.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You
We're
know,
not
10 minutes
far at
down the
all
road.
from
Yeah.
Frankfurt. Yeah,
Yeah.
Frankfurt Avenue is right here.
Right.
If you take that straight down, you'll be in Frankfurt in about it'd take less than 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Right now.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
No, but my grandparents grew up there as kids and met, and they were just two magical people in my life, as a lot of people's grandparents can be. I'm
yeah,
sure.
of course,
Yeah.
man. Were they musicians?
No. And, my exposure to music from them was listening to, Ken Garland play, Sinatra, on Sunday mornings. Really, that was what they listened.
Yeah.
Artie Shaw, and they had like an Artie Shaw record. Yeah, Artie Shaw. But other than that, my grandparents weren't really all that musically influential.
Yeah.
So other than Jimi Hendrix, what are because you seem to come from a very diverse musical background. What are some of your other influences like?
Excellent question, Anthony.
I heard you say something about Bach earlier.
Dude, I never went to any kind of a school for music, but I kind of realized that all the information that you can learn in a school is available through some kind of public access thing.
Yeah.
You just read, right?
For
Just
sure.
read the right things.
Yep.
Eventually, I realized through wanting to understand the history of music theory and how we got to where we are and what music is and what it means to us now, I realized that everything that we have heard in our lives, and really everything for the last 250 years has been wrought in the immense shadow cast by Johann Sebastian Bach.
Okay.
I got to agree.
Yeah.
And because and I'm going to explain to you what the guy did. He didn't invent the chromatic system of notes, right, where you break the octave up into 12 notes. But what he did was he demonstrated how you could use this variation that we are working with now, this chromatic scale, and do what we commonly call chord changes now, like stuff that you think is so basic, like a C to G to F or whatever, you know, like he was the guy that really codified all that as some kind of a system that you could hear within his structure. And then he also showed you how to break the rules and how to change keys. The guy really was the brains behind everything that came after him. Like everything that's ever been written after or recorded is playing off what he elucidated, what he discovered, so to speak, about what the human ear wants to hear.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but I went off on Bach for a while. When I realized that everything that I've ever heard in my life is all in the shadow of this guy Bach. And a lot of it was brought about by the Victorian revival, too, because only composers knew about it. Bach really wasn't popular until after the Victorian revival. But, I've taken a Bach song and totally reconstructed it. It's on my website and on my YouTube page.
That's
too.
really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Air on the G string is on my website and on the YouTube page. Yeah.
Wow.
A
So
lot of his stuff really translates well into metal too. Like
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, it does.
it's insane. If you go look
Right.
up metal covers of Beethoven or Bach shit, Beethoven shit, all that shit. Fucking, it's
Have you?
insane the way
You've
that
heard of the
shit-
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, right?
Oh, of course.
okay.
Yeah.
I seen that. I got to see them live one time, and that is
I never
a
knew that.
fucking.
That's cool.
Where'd you
Yeah.
see him? Where'd you see
At
him live?
it was, I think it was the Wachovia Center at the
Cool,
time.
cool.
The Wells
Cool.
Fargo Center, yeah. It was fucking
Nice.
awesome. It
Nice.
was. I would love to see them now that I can experience drugs.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. It was fucking.
You know what? There's like 3 Trans-Siberian orchestras.
Is there? I didn't know that.
It's such a popular act,
Yeah.
right? And that there's usually 2 or 3 of them touring around the
Interesting.
world at any one given point in time.
That's
when,
cool.
when they're doing it, yeah. Because then when the season's on,
Yeah.
you can't play in 800 cities
Yep.
in 25 nights.
That is
You know,
true.
Fair point.
So they because I met one of the guys before.
Oh, wow.
I was playing somewhere in Center City, Philadelphia. It's like on Market Street there, or I forget where it was. But anyway, the TSO guitar player came out and he checking me out and told me the whole story of how it's going on. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
wild.
nice,
Yeah.
man. So Jacob, what is the name of your new song?
Well, the name of the new song is What Everybody's Job Is. Actually, it's called Collect the Money.
All right.
Collect the money.
Make that paper.
Do you think you can play it for us?
I would love to play that song for you guys.
Hell
Yeah. So what I think what we've been doing lately is playing a couple in the middle and then maybe closing the show with one. I think that was a good vibe last time, right?
Are you giving away our secrets alive on air, Jim?
Yeah.
Good job, Jim.
Very good secret.
We're very professional.
Our formula is very
So-
top
We're
secret.
either gonna. You'll figure.
You'll
it out.
Yeah.
fucking see what
We'll
happens.
figure it out. Whatever.
You'll see
Even
what
though I
happens.
just told you.
Wait a second. Did I just notice that you have Admiral Nelson spiced rum?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's yeah.
Would you like a shot?
I have to have a shot of Admiral
All
Nelson
right.
spiced rum. Actually, yes. I did another one. I did a live.
That was what I got instead
Hey.
of getting the
Oh
Jameson.
shit!
I did one of these kind of
Jimmy.
things with someone else before, and he was supposed to have Captain Morgan there, and he didn't, and he had that instead.
Oh.
Pretty
It
good.
was so
though,
much
right?
fun. It was so much fun, though.
Yeah.
Yes, so
I think
much
it's
fun.
like $20 for the half gallon.
Okay.
There we go. We're back on.
Jesus.
Jimmy
Jim.
kicked the box off the table. Can you turn that down? It's very loud now. Thank you. That's perfect. Perfect. No. All right. Here it is.
Here, let's cheers real quick.
What?
Going for your cheek.
Oh, go ahead.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Admiral Nelson. He's the cat, man. He's the guy who repelled the Spanish Armada, man. It was.
Well, I just
Here,
always
I thought they just promoted someone over the cap. And
Yeah, I thought they made a cheaper rum.
It
I thought it
is.
was just a clever
is.
ripoff.
It is. It is. But nevertheless, the character that they're copying off of was the cat, man. Yeah.
What are you doing, Jim? Why are you messing with buttons? It's perfect how it was. Yeah, I'm good.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? The fuck?
I thought you said it was too loud.
No, but she already
I
had
had
fixed it.
fixed that. That was like 5 minutes ago,
Oh.
bro.
My
Let me hear your vocals real quick.
Check.
Not you.
Hey, 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 hey.
All right.
Let's do this. This is Jacob Graff.
Graff,
collect
Graff.
the money.
No T. Just a F.
Oh,
just F. 2 F's.
T silent?
No T. There's no T.
Way to fuck it up, Jim.
I could have sworn there
Good
was
going,
a T.
jackass.
See,
All right, Graff.
See, I
I'm
was telling you
sorry.
how these
Good
guys.
going, jackass.
See, I was telling you how Ant. Yo, Ant. See how I told you these guys only say they love me, but then you know what I mean when it comes down to it.
Oh
feel
my
you.
God,
See?
dude! I
feel you, bro.
put on my camera.
Why
I
are we
thought that
putting
was
on
an
this
F and
camera?
a T. It's 2 F's.
2 F's. 2 F's.
Man, I'm sorry. Jacob Graff, collect that money.
There it is. All right,
All
let's
right.
hear it.
All right, here we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. When I was a young boy on my father's knee, there was an expression he would often say to me, but I must admit I did not understand until I had paid my dues and become a man. He said, collect the money, collect the money, son, go on and collect the money after every show. La da 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 da. Dum da da dum da. There was a fine lady who had caught my eye, and my heart would flutter whenever she passed by. But when I approached her to confess my love, she said, "Go away, poor boy, and learn the meaning of collect the money, collect the money." Boy, go on and collect the money after every show. But there's got to be a better way. I heard her say there's too much suffering and pain, and this game we all play. Some of us work hard under the gun. Some of us wait around for the first of the month. No matter what you do to bring it in the end we all get to jump around and sing, collect the money, collect the money. Everybody, we collect the money after every show. Collect the money, collect the money. Everybody, we collect the money after every show. Collect the money, hey, cloudy or sunny. Gotta collect the money after every show. Collect the money, hey, sweet pot of honey. Gotta collect the money after every show.
Fucking A.
There it is.
That was fucking
That's your
awesome.
new
was
favorite
really
song.
good.
Hell
That's your
yeah.
new favorite song.
Really good, bud. That was really good.
It's gonna get stuck in my head though.
I really
feel
like
it.
the message behind that, especially the whole like some of us wait till the first of the month line, and like that's true, man. Like everybody he's got to do it differently. As long as you're out there fucking contributing to society and not just sitting around on your lazy ass, man. Fucking everybody has a hustle, dude. Get out there and do something,
See, I was
man.
Fucking
thinking-
A.
but
You
when
gotta
I-
get out
when I
there
make-
and
when I make
fucking-
the video's gonna get made for that really soon, and I think I'm gonna have some kind of corporate CEO open a big like $1 million check at the end of the month. kind of
Okay.
thing. So like that's what
Hell
that's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. I'm
Okay.
not talking about some little some mom who's struggling with 3 kids
Yep.
on welfare. I'm talking about some super rich cocksucking motherfucker on top of the game, sponging off society like a parasite from hell.
Yep.
Those guys who are,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the welfare right there.
Yeah.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're
Like the whole
100%
time,
right, dude.
the whole time I'm listening to this, I'm like, this song's fucking awesome. I'm like, you know who would make a great duet with this song? The Jamaican lobster from A Little Mermaid.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, and Jacob, dude, I
Sorry, I'm stoned.
Down by the sea.
I didn't realize
Collect the money.
you have a really cool, youthful, good voice, man. I
Yeah,
didn't
it
really,
sounded awesome.
Yeah, very good, very good. Do you have another one to play?
I don't necessarily aim for a youthful voice. But I appreciate being told that I have a youthful voice.
Do you have another one to play?
I told her, "Don't you like my youthful voice?"
That's how Jimmy flirts. You have a youthful
All right.
voice.
Compared to what though, Jim? Compared to like an old man voice? Like
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Well, no, I'm
Jimmy,
just
you have a very
saying,
old man
you know,
voice.
I'm saying
That was the most confusing
a
compliment.
man of Jacob's
Please
age.
tell me.
now, Jimmy.
Please tell me we just got Harley's face on camera because
No, we missed it.
I
How's
popped,
his voice?
I popped my doobie tube and she got so confused to what this sound was.
Jacob, how old are you?
I'm 52. I'm
52.
taking the headphones off so I can be more
That's
natural.
that's
You're good.
fine.
Okay.
You're good.
But 52 years old, your voice doesn't always sound as great as it used to be. That's what I'm saying. Your voice is really good. You know what I mean? For
foot
your
in
age.
mouth.
Yeah,
Just
right.
quit while you're ahead,
As
bro.
much as I've worked on my guitar playing, I get told more often. I get compliments on my voice.
Yeah, no. I consider that.
Thank
Did you take that as an insult or a compliment?
Give me the money? Okay, no problem. Yeah, that's great. I got a great voice. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Right there.
All right, let me try to fixate this microphone so I can set up and play the guitar a little bit more proper.
So while he's doing that, should we have a Harley commercial for this dog, or did we already
You wanna-
take it to the?
No,
the dog?
he's still in my kitchen. So, for those of you who don't know, and if you don't know, that means you haven't watched the past 2 episodes of ours. So fuck you for that.
Which means you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed to any of our shit, which you should do right now.
All right, fuck you. That was smooth.
And the Interloper Award goes to.
Right. What happened?
So, your dog, remember?
He's
no.
still there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Hit it again, Harley.
No, I thought he was asking a question. This 8-9-month-old pit bull, really sweet. Shouldn't go with a home with cats. He's still in my kitchen and needs a home, and we'd rather not have to give him to a shelter. So hit me up for details.
We got to start playing that Sarah McLachlan song over this shit.
Before Jacob starts, I think we should record a little thing and just post it on Garage John tomorrow to see if we get any luck with that, like a clip,
For the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I mean,
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Of the angel,
All right.
take this fucking dog from me.
Help. I already have 4 dogs of my own. I cannot take a 5th, people.
Get it out of this fucking house.
Oh my goodness.
So, Jacob, what is the name of this tune?
This is a Jimi Hendrix song. Since I spoke so highly of him, I'm going to do a Hendrix song. This is Angel. It reminds me of my mom,
Okay.
so it's fitting for me to play. Yeah. Angel came down from heaven yesterday to stay with me just long enough to rescue me. And the angels, she said unto me about the sweet love between the moon and the deep blue sea. And then she spread her wings high over me. She says it's gonna come back tomorrow. And I said, fly on, my sweet angel. Oh yes, fly on through the sky. Fly on, my sweet angel. Forever I'm gonna be by your side. Now sure enough, this morning came on to me. Silver wings silhouette on a giant sunrise. And my angel, she said unto me, today is the day for you to rise. Take my hand, you're gonna be my man, you're gonna rise. And then she took me high over yonder. And I said, fly on, my sweet angel. Oh yes, fly on through the sky. Fly on, my sweet angel. Forever I'm gonna be by your side.
Very pretty, man. That was very good.
Damn.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
thank you. That's
Wow.
Jimi Hendrix song.
Fucking
Cry
it
of Love
up.
album when I first heard it when I was a kid. Yeah.
Wow, that
Fucking
was
it
good.
up.
That was
man.
incredible.
That was incredible. I agree.
It's an acousticized version of that song, but it's very much done. If you know that song, yes, I did that song. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, man.
I love
Very
Jimmy.
good.
Yeah, Jimmy, like I said, Jimmy's the guy would lit the candle in me. Like, wow, man.
We may not let you leave. You might have to play for us the whole rest of the night.
I love Jimmy. You got to let me hit that bowl again, or whatever, wherever the marijuana.
Oh,
thing
don't
is,
worry. There's
you know.
plenty of that to go around.
Yeah,
let's get on that a little bit, and then I'll do another Hendrix song for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. We talked about Lil Wayne, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Let me finish that though.
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to get it lit.
After the show, maybe I'll bring my guitar out. We'll fucking jam it.
I'm waiting. Hey, folks at home, I'm waiting for that doobie to get passed around.
So, Jacob, while we're waiting here, what is your view on the music scene around here? Like
View
South,
on
South
the music
Jersey,
scene around
Philly?
here.
Yeah, have
Jim.
you been playing a lot?
I played.
Like besides your open mic night gig, do you have any other gigs? Have you played anywhere else? Has COVID really been?
Excuse me while I take a deep inhalation of this marijuana cigarette.
This is what goes on right before there's an encore on stage.
The
Everybody
devil's
walks
lettuce.
off. It's like, all right, I need a hit, some water, and let's fucking go.
Right.
Do you need a water?
That's a great idea. Actually.
Yeah, I
Let me
do.
pass me one of those too.
Is this my beer?
That one I grabbed.
I'll get you a beer too, bud.
Well, here's my beer. I got it. I got my beer right here. I'm sorry. Sorry, fans at home. I've got my beer right here, and I misplaced it for a moment.
Water?
And a water. Although I do recommend Victory Brewing. Go to their tap room. It's a great time. Me and my Rhonda went there, and yeah, it's an awesome
Not
place.
a sponsor,
yeah.
but
And
if you
who
want to
doesn't
be,
love
hit us
Golden
up.
Monkey. Golden Monkey will.
Yeah.
You will have a good time if you have some Golden Monkey. Yes, you will.
Victory, if you want to hit us up at seriouslyunimportant2020@gmail.com
Right on.
Great.
to send us any kind of checks for sponsorship, that'd be fantastic.
For sure.
Just we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Oh yeah.
So you what is the next song you're playing, Jacob?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to just figure it out here. You know. What do you guys want to hear? You want me to hear it original? You want to hear?
Yeah, we want to hear an
I
original.
want to hear originals, bud.
Okay. This is a song entitled "Do You Love Me?" Thank you, Anthony. I love you too, man. You said you were sorry that you made us rock and roll. Those are hard words to take back. Those words would deflate us if you hadn't said your song. Still I feel the need to ask. Do you love me 'cause you have to? Because you gave your word, even when it hurts. Or do you love me 'cause you want to? Because you see in me something worth it. You said you would love me if I only kept your word. I don't know one who can do that. Ah! Like the sheep and the goats, it comes down to what I do. And I can't hide behind the mask. Do you love me 'cause you have to? Because you gave your word, even when it hurts. Do you love me 'cause you want to? 'Cause you see in me something worth it. It's a paradox in the mystery. What do sacrifice and surrender mean? I won't understand it. Do you love me 'cause you have to? Because you gave your word. Come on. Even when it hurts. No, 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 no. Or do you love me 'cause you want to? 'Cause you see in me something worth it.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
man.
bro.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
I really like that
Wow.
fucking song.
That's all.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
most
that-
recent,
Oh shit.
Every
we cut
row,
out.
which I have out in my car, but I did not bring into the building here.
No,
Yeah.
dude, that was fucking.
I didn't
sick.
bring into the dope ass garage here. I will be sure to leave several copies of my most recent CD in the dope ass garage here.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
Yes.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
We would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really. I really was jamming it.
I kind of got some fucking goosebumps on that one.
Same.
bro.
So did
Yeah,
I.
that
That's
was
the
so
idea.
So
That's
did I.
the motherfucking idea. No, seriously.
Yeah, I did my fucking job.
No, that's. I mean, honest to God, if you're a songwriter, that's what you go for. That is
Fucking
what
A
you
right,
go
man.
for.
Yeah.
If you write songs, you
How
go
is
for
that not
goosebump.
all over the radio already?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, how did I not hear that on Preston
Well,
and Steve
you'll-
driving in
you'll
the
have-
morning?
We
You know
need
what,
to hit
right?
Preston and Steve
Here's
up
probably
right
why,
now.
because I'm awful at promoting. Your world, I'm awful at promoting.
Jimmy?
I'm not good at promoting my own game. I'm bad at promoting my own game.
Jimmy, instruct him on the ways of garage productions later on.
Right.
Well, right now I don't harass people as much as I used to. But
Come
He
to
will-
the right garage.
He will shove you down everyone's throat.
Jimmy. There's some money at the end of the rainbow for you if you make it happen
Right.
for me, bro.
There you
Fucking
go.
A, man.
It's probably just so you know. Just so you know,
And this is why we started a production company.
This is why.
This is why I'm 52
There you
years
go,
old,
Carter.
and nobody knows who I am, and I play for people
Right.
for like $500 a day, kind of thing. You know that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something else is coming.
Riffing.
Right, you just
Fucking
riffing?
Fucking-
Well,
dude, if you want to just fuck around for a sec. High as fuck.
Dude, so am I. I'm actually pretty fucking stoned right now.
Fucking ain't right, man. People, we did this for you. We found this guy for you. Subscribe, like, share. Get it done.
Like the voice. Very calming.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Come on now, baby. You know how we need it around this place.
Come on, get around. Get around on that thing, girl.
Yeah.
Come on now.
We gotta twirl, baby, twirl.
You know how to twerk, girl. Come on, twirl it now.
so
What the fuck?
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Jacob, I just want to know: did COVID affect you at all with your music?
Of course it did.
Were you just still going out there playing? What's the story?
Well, COVID affected me not this year, but last year when it very first hit. In
That's not thinking
2020.
affected me,
2020,
too.
I was in Florida, Daytona Bike Week, gigging, and the whole national thing hit, and everything got shut down. So I got like
Damn.
my whole second half of Bike Week got lost.
Oh fuck, man!
But this last year I played every day almost. I played like 8 days and
Fucking
10
A.
days there. It was cool. Yeah,
Nice,
that's why.
man.
That's
You
why
can't
I
let
went down
anything
there
Cool,
every
man.
stop
day.
That's
it,
real
man.
lucky. That's real
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah, Daytona Beach, man. I love you guys, man. And Flagler Beach, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Florida
I
don't give a
love
fuck.
going down there.
Yeah, Florida's all they're in their own world.
You know what I call Daytona Beach? I call it Kensington Ave on the water. That's
Not
that's
bad.
what I felt like when
Not
I was
bad.
there.
Not bad, right? Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, dude. Here's what I discovered
throw a
from being
couple
down there
gators
as
in
often
there.
as I have been for the big events, right? The biker events and the NASCAR events.
Yeah.
Most of the people who are down there are from some other part of the country. It's not really a locally sponsored thing. It's a big national thing, and the bars aren't even open except for like 6 weeks of the year. Sometimes those
Yeah.
big bars, when all the bikers come in and all the NASCAR people come in, that's when there's money to be made.
Yeah, I was surprised in Daytona when the bars. This was like 4 years ago too. I went to Daytona late at night. I went right from Orlando Airport to Daytona. I got there around 11:30 or so. All the bars are already closing. I was like, shit.
The fuck?
I didn't think Florida affected Daytona Beach, but
That's
I
funny.
guess it did.
Did you ever get out to Sturgis? You go.
I've
South
never been
Carolina?
out there.
No. Okay.
I was
That's
invited like I don't know 3 or 4 years ago, and it didn't happen for whatever reason.
Okay.
But I would love to go to Sturgis. Yes. Yo, Aunt, make it happen for me, bro.
I got you. I'll make it happen.
I know that. I know we've already got that connection, so
I
you know what
got
I mean?
you. I got them on speed dial.
Come down on your road and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key, but I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. No, 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 no. And I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. No, 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 no. come down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds that key, but I've nearly yelled and I just ain't got time. And I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. No, 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 no.
Ay, chimamo. Woo!
That's a Blind Faith song, Steve Winwood's song, Blind Faith.
All
You guys know
right.
Blind
That was
Faith? You guys
good,
know who
man.
Blind Faith is?
Blind Faith.
Yeah, I've heard
Blind
that
Faith.
before,
I
man.
don't. That was very good, though, brother.
Yeah, that
Very
was
good.
absolutely
Thank you.
fucking
It's
amazing.
Steve Winwood written Blind Faith song. Yeah. I want to hit this bowl right here, man. My man's got the bowl sitting right here. Can I hit this bowl?
Yeah,
bro?
go ahead, man.
Bro, it's all right.
That's why I put it there.
I thought so, but I want to be civil and ask anyway. You know what I mean? It's like, thank you, yeah.
Yeah, that was very good, though,
These
man.
guys, you know, like, they can't expect me to be like a barbarian. This is the first time I've been with these guys.
Dude, like we tell everyone else, as soon as you walk through the door, your family.
Yep.
Help yourself.
That's how it is.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's real easy with us. Just
Once
don't
you're-
be a
one- yeah.
dickhead.
Yeah,
We'll
Anthony, Ant's a barbarian, so I could see that.
Yeah.
He just goes savage as fuck right from the gate, man. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, bro.
That's the
All
thing.
right,
That's
man.
how you weed out the weak, man. You give them the
Ants-
full
yeah,
show.
Ants the shit,
I like
man.
This. Yeah, I like this kid, man. I like this
He's
kid.
the
Thank you.
shit,
Yeah,
bro. He
appreciate
really
it.
is. He really is.
Appreciate that.
Well, I had a question. You mentioned that you had daughters and they feature on some of your albums and songs and all that. Do you have any other kids, sons or anything like that?
I have a son that I wrote a song for. I can play the song that I wrote for my son for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
His name is Levi,
Yeah.
and so is the name of the song, which is the first song on the most recent album that I put out about 2 years ago, I guess.
I gotta ask, is it after the jeans?
He said his son. You should
No, I
have
know.
asked.
No, I know.
No,
Did you
the-
name them after the jeans?
Excellent question. Yeah.
You know, it's my first thought, too.
Although, yeah, he's had fun with that throughout his life, no doubt.
I'm sure he has.
I was completely into Christianity, hardcore,
Okay.
and Levi was Jacob's third son,
Oh, okay.
right? And I have a daughter, Rachel, who's also biblically connected, and then we lost a child, and then Levi was born,
Oh, wow.
and his name means attached. It's a Hebrew name that means attached.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a very cool
Yeah,
story,
right?
man.
Yeah. I'm no
nice.
longer a Christian. I don't really like follow that.
I feel you.
That seriously, but I was into it for a while. And that's definitely the genuine motivation for why I gave him
Okay.
his name.
That's dope, man.
That's either way. That's an amazing story.
And then I wrote,
man.
Yeah.
and so I wrote a song for him. I guess he was about 15 or 16 when I wrote this song.
Okay.
But it's the opening song on my most recent album.
Oh, is the name of the
All right.
song Levi?
It is
He did.
Levi.
All right.
Levi.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here's Levi. Now I also use a loop pedal when I play with this under other circumstances. You know, this is just going to be the acousticized version here, the naked version. But I'm going to hit this bowl first again, if I may.
Yeah, for sure, bud.
Hit this
Yeah.
bowl
Yeah,
again.
go ahead.
Trust me, Levi will understand. Levi.
Get
Yeah.
high, motherfucker. Go ahead, hit
how
that
old
shit.
is Levi now?
Levi is, I think he's 29. He's
29, okay,
he's
cool.
He's got a daughter, my granddaughter, Layla.
Nice.
He's married to Latrice. They live out in Washington, near Seattle. Yeah, he's an
Oh,
electrician.
okay.
Yeah, and
Now,
Yeah,
you
they're
mentioned
ama-
earlier, is this the same son that has the viral song on TikTok?
that's my stepson.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Your stepson. You said he had the viral song on TikTok, and he's doing really
Yellow
well
Hearts.
right now,
Ant
right?
Saunders. Yeah, Ant Saunders is my stepson. He's given me permission to call him that, even though I'm not married to his mom. We've been together for 5 years, and you know.
That's cool,
Yeah,
man.
and he wrote that song in his bedroom and got signed to Sony Arista, got to meet Clive Davis and everything, and I am so happy for him.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah,
dude.
everybody in the world knows his song. That's cool too.
Yeah,
I
it's
say it all the
amazing, right,
time,
sure.
but
I mentioned it here, and you know she knew about it, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
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 But anyway, this is Levi.
Yeah, here we go.
Jacob Graff.
All right. Levi, deep green eyes, you are the sun in the sky, stars that shine, you are surely one. No, I've made too many mistakes to be happy with where I am. A man who says he lives with no regrets is blind to his own sin. Maybe there is something that you can still learn from your old man. Levi, asking why is how you become strong and kind, free and wise, like the Lord's own Son. See, I've made too many mistakes to be happy with where I am. A man who says he lives with no regrets is blind to his own sin. Maybe there is something that you can still learn from your own man. Levi, don't you cry, no, no. After I have gone to the sky to shine bright like the Holy One.
Wow, man, that
right,
was such a
thank you.
pretty song, dude.
It's fucking
Very
awesome.
cool.
Dude.
Very
Absolutely amazing.
I want to cry a little.
Yeah, a
cool.
little
That
bit.
was
Well, I guess,
really
you know,
cool.
I told you guys before, that's what I'm going for, man. The goosebumps, or the
Emotional.
tears, or something, you know what I mean? I'm not.
you definitely accomplished that
All right,
Yeah.
that's the
tonight
idea,
for sure.
yeah.
So we are going to be wrapping up the show. Do you want to shout anybody out?
Yeah, do you have
wanna-
anything to
wanna
plug?
Plug in.
Now's your time. Now's your time to shine.
Well, you know, I'm just going to plug the next song I'm going to put out now. The song called Collect the Money. It's going to be out on all the major platforms. May 17th is the day, which is the new tax day, guys. In case you didn't know that, if you didn't file your taxes yet, May 17th is the day. So I decided to.
I did not know that.
Take my song, collect the money, and I'm gonna have it released on that day because it's
Okay.
gonna
Nice.
help the whole world. It's gonna just a
Yeah.
symbiotic thing with the way the world's working right now.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome.
And it's already recorded. I had a horn section in my studio recorded, and I had an awesome drummer. They're all Rowan students.
Oh, fucking A, bro.
Yeah.
Super
and I paid
cool.
him. I paid him. You know, 'cause I told him like, listen, I can't have a song called "Collect the Money"
And then not.
and not pay you guys.
That would be messed
what am
up.
I'm like a total asshole then. Like I would,
Yeah.
the song would be a total flop then.
Yeah.
I guarantee. You know, yeah. But so I paid these Rowan kids to come over and they did an awesome job. All four of them did. The drummer
Nice.
and all three horn players were. Yeah.
Nice. And,
But-
you heard that song earlier today. It was
That's
an
right.
amazing
That's right.
song.
Thank you. Yes.
And all of, Jacob Graff's information is going to be plugged in the description here. His Facebook. Do you have a YouTube that
I have a YouTube. Yeah.
we'll plug his YouTube in
We'll
do
here?
it all.
His website.
Got a website. Yeah.
And while you're down in that description, make sure you like and subscribe. And, we love the comments, too. Comment
really
your
do.
opinions. We
Unless
love
it
seeing
sucks,
them.
then go fuck yourself.
But, yeah, Jacob Graff,
Hey,
thank you
thanks
for being
having me
on,
on, you
bud.
guys. Yeah, that
Fucking right,
was, I'm honored to have. That was a good time here in the
In the garage.
in the garage. In the Philly garage. Yo, this is
Fucking
this is from the Philly garage. Yo, peace out from the Philly garage. Yo.
It was an honor having you, brother.
Right
Thank
on.
you.
All right, people.
Bye, guys.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. Nice.
I took a piss over there.